It's intuitive Jacob back to do a spicy weekend reading for single and looking, as well as couples. We're going to be taking a look with the Tarot of Sexual Magic, the Crowley Thoth deck, the Romance Angels, and possibly a few Sibilas. Thank you for being here. Catch you on the inside of your reading. Hey, what's going on, Scorpio? Thanks for being here. Let's take a look at the board, see what we got going on. On the left side here, I'm going to be doing the reading for our partnered, committed, married couples with the Boji stones. And on the single and looking side, we're calling on the magnetic powers of attraction with the rainbow hematite. And I've got a Dambarite here at the top of the board just to keep it clear. All right, let's go ahead and start with our couples and see what the Tarot of Sexual Magic has to show us. Excuse me. All right, we've got the Nine of Pentacles showing up here for you, Scorpio. And I really enjoyed this card quite a bit. This is actually a very beautiful energy of coming together with your partner. In fact, for some of you all, this is like, if you're not hand-holding couples, it's like something's going on where it's like you kind of want to hold hands more is what I'm hearing. It's like just being in each other's presence where you can touch, like palm to palm. I'm hearing nonverbal communication is going to be huge for you at this time, and this could be leaning heavily on your own water in your chart, the nine, the chalices, cups energy. So this is your style energy, your element water. It's, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Your spouse might have water in their chart too, but I'm hearing this is like really good lovemaking weekend energy for some of you all, if you have been out of touch especially. Let's see what's showing up with the Thoth deck. So, wow. You might even be conceiving. I'm hearing some of y'all might just be talking about that next step and like wanting to have children or discussing the children. The sun showed up, and this is an absolutely stunning portrayal of the sun in this deck. And this is passion. This is twin flame. This is love of your life. This is Leo energy too, and where the sun currently is right now at this time too, even pulling on that. And I'm hearing for some of you all, this is just like, it's a magnificent time is what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing for some of you too, it's like you might have been far apart, because they're showing me it's like all these things coming in from a distance and then like congealing together. And I'm hearing for some of you all, it's just like getting rooted together. And they're talking to me about somebody who might have been away on sabbatical or like military, and just being like on the other side is what I'm hearing. But if they're not there in your arms right now, it's like you're feeling them beaming all over, and it won't be long if that's the case. But beautiful, beautiful energy here, and very strong for conception. Let's see what your romance angels are showing. You deserve love. You are lovable. So for some of you all, I'm hearing this is making the time. And I'm hearing for some of you too, it's just like having to go the distance with your partner and just knowing and making a very special time to just, I'm here like do nothing. It's just like the joy of doing and nothing and just being in somebody's arms. And you are lovable. Just sharing that sentiment. And I'm hearing for some of you, it's like just a doting sort of energy about how you intend with each other and how you plan to spoil each other. So I don't really know what else to say about this one. I'll go ahead and pull some Sibilas for you, but it sounds like those of you Scorpios that are in committed relationships are, many of you are just having a really good time together with your spouse and enjoying, and I'm going to encourage that. Let's see what else we can see from the Ladera Sibila Italiana deck. I can get a little more information from my Scorpio couples about what's going on over this strong end. Well, that one just popped out. Lamante. That's one of the lovers in the deck. That's somebody who will serenade you. Sweet nothing, sweep you away. And yeah, some of y'all, it's like long distance relationship too. I'm hearing it's like, maybe they live overseas and it's like, how do we get together? And maybe having made that plan, it's like the things that are worth being hooked up on is what I'm hearing. And 7-7 here is showing me something about the time that it took and it being like a kind of like a divine timing thing. And so for some of you all, it's like how long you had to wait to see your spouse. And I'm hearing it might have been like 8 or 9 months for some of you, especially if they have like an overseas commitment. And I'm hearing for some of you other ones, it's like, you're in wait for a child is what it is. And you're discussing the baby because speranza, sometimes it's like what you're waiting for. Maybe you're 8 weeks pregnant. Maybe you're 8 months pregnant. I don't know, but the number 8 is showing up a lot here. And I'm hearing for some of you all, that's going to make a lot of sense. But if you weren't looking to get pregnant too, see, she can get caught up on that. So it might be an easy weekend to do that. And make sure if that's not something you all wanted, that, you're keeping that in mind because something might just happen. One might pop in there. El Nemico, I don't always take it this way. This is the one of the enemies in the deck, but I'm hearing it's like, what you could get away with? What could happen in the situation where you might not be paying attention? And they're showing me there were a couple of little precautions here. I mean, I'm getting overall a really good vibe, but we're seeing somebody with a snake, and we're seeing, these hooks here and what's in her hand, and somebody taking a shot here with something. There's some sharp objects. That might have different meanings for some of you. I know that some couples have been looking to spice things up, and so I don't know. Just pay attention to what your lover has to say to you, because I feel like, there might be some communication or something that has been kept back here. And I don't ever take this card like I had just mentioned to you, but I'm hearing it's more of a precaution about what could get away is what they're saying to me. It's like, what could get away? And so it's like, don't fool yourself is what I'm hearing. So you're going to know if that makes sense for you or not. That can't be for everybody here, Scorpio. Just know that if you're not intending to get pregnant and you might be in a fertile time, something could actually happen. So that's what I'm hearing, and I don't think it would be a bad thing. Just from the way this is looking, the happiness of the heart is showing up here for us. In fact, I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like it might be what you needed to let something go. And in some cases too, they're saying that you might have been leaving another relationship. I'm hearing for some of you, I don't always see it this way, but with these two cards here, it's like you might have been leaving something. Getting a similar vibe to, who had that? Can't remember which other tribe it was, but they had something similar where it was like, it's like, hi, I know we haven't spoken like this before, but you've been in my life a long time. It being like a new phase for a relationship, but if it had been at a distance, because I'm hearing for some of y'all, it was like, I don't know how else to say it, like open marriage, or I don't know, but some people have like rules when the spouse is out of town that they could have certain levels of contact with other people. And I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like coming back together after a period of time and discussing some things, and it might be a topic of conversation about the ones that were around. Yeah. Well, let me know if that made sense for you, Scorpio. I'd love to hear your comments on these readings. If you like this style, I'm actually considering doing this more often. This was my first time getting into some of the more adult themed readings just as a focus. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. And if you'd like a personal reading, I'm actually running a special this weekend, 20 minutes for $22. And you just hit me up at the Cash App, and also doing a bunch of messages throughout the day lately on my Twitter account. So definitely follow me there if you like the style reading. And yeah, all right, we're going to go ahead and move on to our single and looking Scorpios. All right, so I'm just going to bring this one up for you all because I was hearing it a lot for the singles. Some of y'all need to know that whatever interference has been going on is seriously about to come to an end. They were showing me these two cards were kind of facing me when I'd shuffled for all of my water tribes. This is the Ace of Discs, and I'm hearing it's like a new start for some of y'all in a very big way. For the married ones, this could even be like conception. That could be conception for some of you all too, depending on what you want and what's going on. But a new start's definitely imminent here for you now, Scorpio. Good for you to know. Let's see what your Tarot Magic card shows us. Right, so we got the Five of Chalices. And bless you, baby. I just heard, would you do me the honor of taking me out? Oh, that's really cute. It's like, wow, some kind of proposal coming in for some of you. And it's like, you asking somebody to ask you out, or somebody asking you to ask them out, if that makes sense. It's like, I don't normally do this, but I'd be really honored if you would just ask me out sometime. This is what I'm hearing. It's kind of cheeky. It's really adorable. You might be dealing with somebody that's got a lot of water in their chart, just like you too, Scorpio. This Five of Chalices is, yeah, it's water. It's a Cups card. So it's going to be somebody that's Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, somewhere in their natal chart, just like you. Maybe Sun, Moon, Rising, but that's a marriage proposal for some of you also. Just get ready for that. If it's not marriage, it's something special. I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like, about the house, it's like, you couldn't know what I've been going through. I'm trying to tell you what was left behind, and would you come and stay with me? You've always been my best time. So it's romantic. It's a romantic vibe I'm getting here. Let's see what's showing up with the Thoth deck. So, wow. Scorpio. This is definitely love here. The Lovers. I'm hearing it's like, especially if this is somebody that's been like out of touch. If this is somebody out of touch, because I mean, this is like proposition. If it's not just somebody asking you to ask them out on a date or like keeping it cool, you know, if that's the case, you might be dealing with somebody that's also got Gemini in their chart. That's where I would lean on this one. But if this is somebody you know, somehow, especially if it's been like maybe 5-6 years, could be 5-6 months, but I'm hearing 5-6 years for some of you all. It's like the friend that was possibly more, and they're in love with you. It's just, I feel like maybe you're in love with them, but I mean, that is a mirrored energy right there. The Lovers, that's reciprocal here. See, they're meeting at the same level. They meet at the soul level up here, right here, the soul level. They're meeting here in the physical level, and it's like they're meeting on the child level. It's like the etheric and like the seed level. It's all established so well, and there is a divine presence. It's like holding it together. It's this is actually a being here behind them. It's got their arms out. It's like holding over them and pulling them together. This is magnetic. And for some of you all, this is just knowing that, bless you, baby, you may have met the love of your life and it's just time for the next step. So I'm hearing it's like really lovey-dovey energy. You might be physical with each other a lot, and they're saying it's like, it's not like sex, it's like a different kind of smoldering passion. It's like just great love-making energy. So you're gonna know if that's for you, Scorpio, and way to go. Let's see what your romance angels oracle card shows. Getting to know each other, I'll say. That says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I'm hearing that's what it is. It's like, they're saying she might not even really, and this could be you too, so might not really be, if this is somebody, okay, there's different messages I'm getting here, because in some cases I'm hearing about like, maybe you have like 2 different relationships, or it's like 2 different options here. There have been, it's like this is the one that you have not been as intimate with, and I'm hearing that's like when you have that conversation, it just literally takes you there, and you will be exploring each other. And this is definitely some falling in love with you energy. And in the other case where it's like, if there's 2 options and this is somebody that you've been with for a while, I'm hearing that part of the reason why they might be making this proposition to you is because it's like they know it's like down to this moment where you have another option, and it's like, we need to take the next step, and I'm with you. Would you do me the honor? I just keep hearing, would you do me the honor? It's like somebody's coming with a level of chivalry here. So I feel like it's going to be a really interesting time, because one way or the other, even if this is somebody you've been like dating for a while and maybe it wasn't like a formal relationship, it's like you're getting to know them in a whole new way. So I think it sounds awesome, Scorpio. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like these readings. I'd love to hear from you, and let me know if I should keep doing them. If you liked it, I will. Yeah, hit me up there, and hit me up on Twitter if you're on there too. I'm doing messages throughout the day. I've got the reading special right now, and definitely appreciate your thumbs ups, and when you subscribe, it's like a big hug that goes all the way around, and I love you for it. If I don't hear from you, take care. Love you a lot, and I'll get you again. We're back for another one. Bye for now.